There's so much you can do with an embroidery design when you get it on your screen. So without even owning software or wanting to work with your computer at all, we can do so much with a design. So let's go ahead and we'll find a fun design, something that we can see what we're actually doing. So when we come in here, again, I like to usually choose the hoop that I'm going to be using, and you can kind of see the dotted lines around it. If you just touch and drag it, this will be able to let you move the design around the screen. You can then use the arrows left or right. Now, when you touch these 1 or 2 times, it doesn't look like things are moving. So just kind of keep in mind, you might hold that down and then of course it starts to move quicker and quicker the longer you hold it. If you find yourself outside the dotted lines, I love using the kind of bump back to edge of hoop here. So if I want it to be up in that top corner, touch that and it brings you right back in there. So if I want to go ahead and mirror this design, I can mirror it, flip it. I can flip it all different ways depending on which way I want it to actually be. We can actually rotate this design. So if you want to rotate it, select the rotating option, and then here you can go rotate left or right just by touching the little arrows, or again you can kind of give it a spin there and get it to where you want it to be. We'll see the degrees that are on the machine here. So if you just, we're back at 0 degrees. So if I touch the center, we get a quick instant 90-degree rotation down to 180, 270, and then back to 0. So oftentimes I just need to flip it around. So when you're here, now the next thing we're going to talk about is sizing a design. Now this option here is for scaling it. It is not going to change the stitches though, so I don't recommend you use that too much. If you need to enlarge it or reduce it just a little, it's probably not going to be as big of a deal. You can do that. But what you want to do is using the resize option. Those are the little flowers off to the side here. When you get here, you have much larger options as you go to increase the size. If you want to do it, let's go ahead. We can really just do it a lot quicker here. Notice it started off with 2,500 stitches. When I touch OK, you're going to see that that's going to change. And of course, it'll take just a second. Now we're 4,600 stitches, so you can really see that those stitches have been increased. I'm going to bump it back into the hoop, just make sure I still fit in there. So the difference between the scaling and the resizing is a big difference. Make sure you hop over to to size things. Come over here, whether you're going up or down. We've done mirror image, we've done rotate, and we know how to move our design around the screen. So it's really kind of fun. Just one thing that I sometimes do is I get left in one of these other options. So just remember which one you're in will indicate what you're going to be doing. Remember, the first one's for moving, the second one's for rotating. The third one, don't use too much. Again, if you're really changing the size, use the sizing. And the last one's actually a pan, so if you this kind of moves the screen around if you're really zoomed in. Sometimes you're not zoomed in an area you want to actually be in. So pan lets you kind of come down and like peek at the top or peek at the bottom a little bit more. But sometimes remember, after you're done, move it back to the first one for being able to re-see that. And we can come back to kind of 100% there. Again, zoom to hoop, and then that brings you kind of back to where you need to be. So now you know how to size, move, rotate, and mirror an embroidery design.